Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of A Nantucket Christmas by Nancy Thayer, performed by Joyce Bean. For Meg Ruley. Prologue. This tale begins, as do many Nantucket tales, with a dog, a Norwich Terrier, the runt of the litter, which made him very small indeed. A stubby, sturdy, tan, pint-sized pup with a face like a fox's, ears like a panda's, and the dark, passionate eyes of Antonio Banderas. His name was Snicks. Back in his chubby days, he was adopted by the Collins family visiting from Rhode Island. His plump bumbling made Coda, their teenage daughter, squeal that he was so cute. Coda named him Snicks because she knew no other dog in the world had ever been named Snicks. Coda was at the age when she wanted to be noticed for being the kind of special girl who would have a dog named Snicks. At the beginning of the family's summer vacation, Coda doted on Snicks, letting him sleep in her bed, brushing his coarse coat, tickling his fat belly, and taking him for lots of walks up and down Main Street on Nantucket, with Snicks tripping fetchingly over his rhinestone leash. 3 months later, Coda was 14 instead of 13. Her hair was 2 inches longer, her legs were 3 inches longer, her bosom was 3 inches fuller, and she didn't need a pet of any kind to get noticed. Meanwhile, Snicks had lost his puppy fat and his roly-poly ways. He now wore a mournful and slightly baffled expression, having gone from adored to ignored in 3 short months. At the end of the summer, the Collins family did what many vacationers do when they return home from their holiday. They left their adopted pet behind. They drove their black SUV out to the moors in the middle of the island, where dirt roads ranged over low hills and past small ponds, where rabbits, moles, and deer hid in the bushes. They removed Snicks's collar, name tag, and leash before Coda opened the door, leaned out, and set the pup on the dry end-of-summer grass. "Bye, Snicks," the teenager chirped hastily, slamming the door shut. The family's large black SUV roared off, leaving a cloud of sandy dust floating in the air. Snicks sat with his head cocked, watching, waiting, expectant. Then, not so expectant, more hope.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?